I'm totally impressed with the amount of people that showed up today. It shows that Canadians are hardy people. When I woke up, the first thing I thought about is playtime with my snowblower and another 6 months of this. It's my pleasure to welcome you to North Grenville and to Paradise. It's hard to believe we're celebrating our 10th anniversary of this event, and we're thrilled to have been your host community. North Grenville is a community that continues to grow both in residential and in business. Kentville College Education and Community Hub is continuing to transition to a wholly owned, not-for-profit corporation which will be at an arm's length from the municipality. The multi-tenant site will focus on climate change, resiliency, and low-carbon innovation under the three guiding pillars of education, training, health and wellness, and economic development. To the west of us, you'll notice one of the region's largest residential developments that will be ongoing for many years to come. We are looking for the completion of the Kentville Retirement Living Site, which is just off 43, and Curry Park Seniors Waterfront Living Center, which is exciting because that is really in progress. I thought it would take 2 years, but every day you could see another floor go up. I invite you to explore our expansive 50-kilometer recreation trail system that we're proud of, along with our retail stores and restaurants in downtown along County Road 43. We are honored to be part of the county's premier event set to celebrate your 10th anniversary, and maybe you have many more. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Gordon. Certainly over these past 10 years, your staff have just simply been outstanding and continue to do that in making sure all that we can to accommodate people coming in and out. We truly appreciate that. Next, I'd like to call upon our warden, Robin Jones, to bring formal greetings from the United Counties of Leeds and Grenville. Robin?
Good morning, and thank you, Anne. On behalf of the United Counties of Leeds and Grenville, I would like to officially welcome you to the 10th anniversary of the Leeds-Grenville Economic Development Summit. For the third year in a row, we have been sold out. And as Mayor Gordon has just previously said, your commitment is obvious because there's very few chairs left this morning on this snowy day. Today's event is the largest we have hosted, with 236 people being registered. Congratulations, Anne, to you and your staff. You put on such a quality event that we want to be here. We are celebrating 10 years of bringing communities and businesses together under one roof. At our first summit, we heard from the Honorable John Baird, Minister of Transport, Infrastructure and Communities. And today, we will hear from one of our own leaders, the Honorable Steve Clark, Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing. Over the years, we have gained significant knowledge from innovators, such as Ken Field from Greenfield Ethanol, who shared the role ethanol plays in our environment and economy, to entrepreneurs like Ann Barr at Nana Bees in Merrickville, who took up the challenge and became known for Ontario's best butter tarts. I need to tell you that, there is a little bit of debate about the best butter tarts because Westport is in there pushing, but we know we've got to kind of match and standard. We have welcomed the Giant Tiger Distribution Center in Johnstown, who have digitalized their operation under one roof for expansion in the marketplace. And we have heard from those who have a passion to make our region a better place, such as Fiona McKean at the Opinacon Resort and Dining in Rideau Lakes, and Joe Powell at the Ivy League Club and Riva Restaurant in Leeds and the Thousand Islands in Gananoque. There are so many more that have come and shared their expertise and talent. In honor of the 10th anniversary, a few speakers have been asked to return and provide an update on our economy, how cannabis is impacting our region, and the improvements to our international ports of entry. Those two don't necessarily go together. This year, our top employer joins us with our next generation with our next generation, along with our newest foreign direct investor that has become our biggest cheerleader for the Rideau Canal. If you don't like the cheerleader term, blame Ann, not me, Cheryl. 10 years of outstanding speakers has been one of the key ingredients in the summit. Over the years, we have had solid representation from all orders of government, which has been another key ingredient. I would like to acknowledge and recognize MPP Steve Clark for his continued partnership in supporting the Leeds Grenville Economic Development Summit. Sir, stand please. Thank you, Minister. I would also like to recognize members of County Council. So please stand and remain standing until I'm done with County's Council. I'm not sure if everybody's got through the snow yet, but Mayor Herb Scott from the Township of Athens. All right, Mayor Doug Malenka from the Township of Augusta. There's Doug back there. Mayor Pat Sayu, Township of Edwardsburg Cardinal. Thanks, Pat. Mayor Jim Pickard, Township of Elizabethtown Kitley. Brilliant. Of course, Mayor David Gordon, Municipality of North Grenville. And is Mayor Ron Holman from the Township of Rideau Lakes here. All right, I know the others had to send regrets. There have been some family things that had happened. I see Liz Huff standing back there. Hello, Liz. Thank you very much to Liz and to County's Council. From our partner municipalities, Mayor David Henderson from the City of Brockville. Stay standing for a moment. Thanks, David. And Mayor Sean Penkow from the town of Smith Falls. Thank you for being here, gentlemen. That's great. I would also like to welcome newly elected members. Mayor-elect Karina Smith-Gatchke from the Township of Leeds and Thousand Islands. Karina. Mayor-elect Doug, stay standing for a moment, please, Karina. Mayor-elect Doug Struthers, Village of Merrickville-Wolford. Mayor-elect Nancy Peckford, Municipality of North Grenville. Mayor-elect Ari Hugenboom from the Township of Rideau Lakes. And Mayor-elect Jason Baker from the City of Brockville. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome. In January, I was elected as chair of the Eastern Ontario Wardens Caucus, which represents 750,000 people in 103 rural municipalities. The 103 is important when you consider there's only 444 in the whole province. The caucus works together on solutions that will make life better for people in all our communities. It has four major interests: improving connectivity by filling gaps in cellular services, enabling companies to expand natural gas distribution to rural areas, investing in strong road networks, and creating housing that rural families can afford. Now, Minister Clark, I wrote these before the statement was released yesterday. It's interesting to note that the minister had many of the same things in his financial update for the fall of 18. However, the Eastern Ontario Wardens Caucus' number one priority has been improving connectivity and capacity in cell coverage in Eastern Ontario. We recognize that businesses need reliable cell service and broadband access. The caucus has proposed a public-private partnership project, a 4-piece, of $213 million over the next 4 years to tackle these gaps and build more cell capacity in Eastern Ontario. We have received the commitment from Mr. Ford prior to being elected as Premier, and we are confident that his word is solid. The $213 million business case has received support from most of the communities in Eastern Ontario, and discussions are moving positively at the federal level as well. This project will create 3,000 full-time equivalent jobs over 10 years in Eastern Ontario. It will spur $420 million in new business revenue and prepare for 5G-driven technologies. It is significant to the growth of Eastern Ontario. The Wardens Caucus also continues to support the Eastern Ontario Leadership Council, which has received funding to update the Eastern Ontario Economic Development Strategy. The strategy addresses workforce development and deployment, technology integration and innovation, and integrated intelligent transportation systems. Leeds Grenville continues to be a leader in Eastern Ontario with its diverse economy that is resilient and competitive. Collaboration amongst our communities and with businesses is absolutely crucial when attracting new investments and supporting the retention of current businesses and their workforce. Today is about building networks and our leadership capacity. I encourage everyone to take advantage of the immense amount of talent in the room and build your network of expertise. This has been the final key ingredient to the summit's success. In closing, I would like to give a special thank you to all of today's speakers who have made an extra special effort, little did we know when we wrote it how much that effort was going to be part of today's celebration, and to each of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend. Let's have a great day. Thank you.